Every time I hear people say psoriasis doesn't itch, not just healthcare professionals, just generally people assume it doesn't itch, I just think, what are you on? You have no idea.
Psoriasis affects approximately 125 million people in the world today. For many of them, it's for symptoms you can't see, such as itch, that are the real burden. Research shows that itch affects up to 9 in every 10 sufferers, but there are still doctors who say psoriasis doesn't itch. Today, 3 patients tell us their experience of itch and how the symptom affects them. Rena Romani is from North London and was first diagnosed with psoriasis aged 13.
The itching is ridiculous. Like, sometimes I've scratched during the night so badly that the bed sheets are covered in blood, my pajamas are stuck to my skin, like I've caused tears, I've caused infection because of my nails, itching, I've ended up actually being admitted into hospital because my psoriasis has been so severe.
Jack is 92 years old and lives in North London. While his psoriasis is well managed and doesn't affect his life too much, the itch bothers him.
It's one of these hidden situations. It irritates, particularly in bed when I've gone to sleep or going to sleep. It seems to flare up and I sort of scratch it, which is not very clever. It's irritating to live with. It's irritating if I see it, which I do when I bathe, and I don't want to get embarrassed in doing it in front of other people, scratching.
Well, the word psoriasis means itch anyway, but and psoriasis can be itchy. Classically, eczema and dermatitis is itchy and psoriasis is not itchy, but you can get, when psoriasis flares up in the acute fashion, it's often itchy. It's often itchy when the skin is very dry and when the plaques are very dry. And it can be itchy when you're feeling anxious before exams, before stressful events. Often you scratch, you itch, you scratch, and you get an itch-scratch cycle. And sometimes the plaques get infected, which also makes the skin itch.
Caroline has had psoriasis since she was 12, but still feels doctors could benefit from further education around itch.
I think a lot of doctors don't really understand psoriasis. They don't understand what it's like to have it. And a lot of doctors think that psoriasis doesn't itch, and they often use that as a differentiator between psoriasis and eczema. I don't think that's true. Itch with psoriasis can be intensely annoying, particularly as a teenager when I had very extensive psoriasis. The itching was so bad that it did keep me awake a number of nights. And then, of course, because you're tired and stressy, that makes your psoriasis worse. It's a whole vicious circle.
This is a really exciting time in the treatment of psoriasis, and new advances are being made every day. Medical textbooks may not consider itch to be an important symptom of psoriasis, but this isn't the case for most people affected, and they are the experts.